So there are a lot of powerful features in the flowOS on the settings page. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, page 5, settings. First mode on the settings page is your grouping mode. The grouping, right now it's displaying my closed group indicated by white. The white color indicator indicates that you have a saved, closed, private group that no one else can join without going through an active grouping procedure.
That's the one that we created in the quick group procedure.
Right, so using the quick group, this is the quick group mode. Now, if we wanted to add a prop to this, there's a way to do that. You can double adjust to enter broadcast mode. In fact, Jared, we've got some more clubs here. If you wanted to add a 7th club to your clubs, instead of going through and quick grouping every one of them over again, you could enter broadcast mode by doing a double adjust, very much like adjust randomize. You enter adjust, enter it again. You have to do it quickly though, because the normal adjust is going to start cycling through other groups. So enter adjust, and then as soon as, and then do it again quickly.
Right, so I enter adjust with a long press till it blinks, and then I do it again, and it starts broadcasting.
And it's flashing to let you know. So that's now broadcasting its group ID. Now anyone who does a quick group or who goes into page 5 mode 1 and enters adjust to white will join this group. So we're just going to do the quick group version because it's the simplest and easiest.
Might as well.
I'm just going to hold this for about 10 seconds. One of the things I love about quick group is that I can have conversation while it's happening.
Right.
Now don't be deceived by some white mode your club might happen to be in when you're starting quick group. I'm not even sure.
Yeah,
I think it was displaying the white indicator, but it doesn't hurt to just always hold it a little longer.
Yeah, so what happened there was I was already in settings on these other clubs, and so when it came on, it showed a setting that has a white blinking indicator, so that can get a little confusing.
Or if you're in bold white or something, it's kind of a good example of how it might look confusing.
Right. So a good way to go is maybe just turn them on and make sure you're on a rainbow before you turn it off, and quick group it.
Yeah. So now it should be grouped. If I press the button on this one, and go to page 2. This one's still broadcasting, notice. It's not listening to anything, it's broadcasting. But once you press the button once on that, it will take over or join the group, and then they're all together. So,
that's right.
Yeah.
Broadcasting. That can be especially useful if maybe you are part of a juggling group or a performance group, and for shows, you want your props paired together, but when you go home, or when you go out to a jam, you don't want them tied to your friends.
Ooh, let's do that. That is a great example. Put this back into broadcast.
Okay. Page 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
We got a lot of clubs.
Here we go.
We got 2 more clubs. Now, these are a separate group.
Adjust, double adjust. Now it's
So
broadcasting.
that's broadcasting. Now if I take these and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Instead of doing quick group to join them, I'm going to go to page 5 mode 1, and I'm going to enter adjust, and then I'm going to select. And you notice they both blinked. These just both, as a group, joined his group. So if I had 6 clubs and he had 6 clubs, I could easily connect them all together by entering broadcast on his clubs, and then going with just one of mine and the whole group present, and adjust and select. And they now are connected together in a closed group. So they will hold this group. This is saved. Closed groups are always saved, so I can turn them all off, and they're going to remember their closed group, and when I turn it back on, they're all going to turn on.
All right, so one final note on the more advanced grouping features. Say we did our show, we're done with it. Sean wants to go home, take his clubs with him, doesn't want to accidentally be paired to me. If he lives on the same block, then even him turning his clubs on might turn my clubs on. These things have an amazing range.
Yeah, about 100 meters, give or take, given the situation.
Yeah. So to remove yourself from a group, basically you just have to create a new quick group. The way we're going to do that is turn all of them off. And then just the clubs that Sean wants to take with him, we're going to quick group. And we can even do this all at the same time, basically. Press and hold. Comes on.
Keep holding.
Keep holding.
Got white. Which one's it gonna be? So they actually have a little bit of like a random number generator that decides when exactly they stop trying to join a quick group and start their own. And so even if you do two at the same time, one of them will establish the group before the other, and so you don't get two separate quick groups.
I must have accidentally pushed the button to turn it on or something, because I had to do it again. But it's all good, now we're all in white, and he's recreated his quick group.
Thank you very much. Good show.
Good show.
See you next time.
Bye.